you guys need to use the entry model that I'm about to teach you. What I'm about to teach you is called the order flow flip entry, or the off entry for short. It's simply a fair value gap that is created off the higher time frame PD array that we are looking to trade off of. So let's say we have a 15-minute fair value gap that we are looking to enter off of. We'll drop into our aligned time frame, which is the 1 minute, and we'll wait for that off entry. The off entry is simply the first fair value gap that is created out of that higher time frame PD array. From there, what we're going to do is set our limit order at that fair value gap, put our stop loss below that protected swing low, and target 2R in the direction of our draw on liquidity higher. All you need to use order flow flip entries is an understanding of fair value gaps. Fair value gaps are simply a 3-candle formation. Our first candle can either be consolidation or expansion. Our second candle is always expansion, and then our third candle can be consolidation or expansion as well. But the key is these 3 candles leave a clear and distinguishable gap within the middle. This is an imbalance of buyers or sellers. So now that you guys understand what an off entry is, let's hop into the charts and I'll show you some examples.
Before we get into the video, I just want to take some time to talk about propfirmmatch.com. There is a massive trust recession in the space when it comes to prop firm trading. As traders, we want to scale with prop firms and we want to be able to maximize that skill set and make the most money. But to do that, you need to work with firms that are trustworthy and that are actually going to pay you out. And that's where Prop Firm Match comes in, and it's just making everything so simple. So what we have right here is the Prop Firm Match tool. This makes everything extremely simple. So let's say you're in the middle about a prop firm like Blue Guardian. What you can do is go here and look at real reviews from traders who have had experiences with Blue Guardian. That is easily my favorite feature about this, because you know that you're getting a non-biased and objective opinion from a trader that has had real experiences with that prop. They actually give you a points balance when you make purchases on evaluations through them. So not only are you getting the best discounts and identifying the most trustworthy prop firms, but when you purchase through them, you actually accrue a balance right here that you can put towards more prop firm evaluations in the future. Using Prop Firm Match is such a no-brainer, and I hope that you guys love the tool as much as I do. All right, so we're on the charts now. Let's look at some examples of order flow flip entries. Right now we're on the 4-hour time frame. We can see we have a clear sweep of this swing low, and then we have a draw from this liquidity towards this bearish fair value gap. So we're looking for price to now offer fair value higher. If we drop into the aligned time frame, which is the 15-minute, we're seeing that flip of order flow, right? That fair value gap out. These fair value gaps here, specifically this fair value gap right here, is our order flow flip. So this is where price trades into the 4-hour liquidity, and then we have our flip of order flow. Now the 15-minute is pointing higher, and like I said, we're looking for the 4-hour to now offer fair value. We're looking at this gap to be our draw. So the 15-minute flipped order flow, this can literally be an entry right here. Had price traded into this or this gap, this can be your order flow flip entry, and you can target 2R higher. What we're seeing here though is the fractal nature of price. Price trades into this 15-minute gap right here, and we can frame an even lower time frame short using the order flow flip entry. So now that we have the 15-minute in alignment with the 4-hour, we can drop into the 1 minute and look for the order flow flip entry there. So now that we have the 15-minute in alignment and the order flow flip on the 15-minute, we can use this as our higher time frame PD array and then drop into the 1 minute and take an off entry there. So I've now dropped into the 1 minute, which is our aligned time frame, and we're looking to trade off of this 15-minute gap. From here, all we're doing is waiting for a 1 minute order flow flip. Price is still bearish. There we trade into our higher time frame PD array. Now I'm just waiting for our order flow flip, our off entry. I'm waiting for a clear fair value gap out of that gap. Right here, we have our order flow flip. This is our off entry. We set our limit right at the retest of this gap, and then we cover this swing low. You could go a little bit lower, like you could get cute with it if you want. I like to always cover the protected swing point and then target 2R in the direction of our draw on liquidity higher. So we are now looking for price to trade into this bullish fair value gap. Your limit order would be right here. I can't set a limit order right now, but we're going to see this trade into the gap now. I got filled right there. Stop loss below this low right here, and then target 2R in the direction of our draw higher. So let's just say that I got filled right here. You know, obviously the way that I just bought that, I got filled perfectly. That's not what happened with the live trade. I had a limit order right at the fair value gap right here. So that's where the RR tool is, and 2R is there. Now we're just simply going to let price play out and then understand where price should and should not return to. So I would be break even here. Price has no reason to return all the way back to break even. If it's going to go higher, it should not return here. So I'm going to actually move this up to here, and we're now break even with a risk-free look at 2R on this trade. Boom, tagged out for 2R. It's that simple. All we did was identify a higher time frame PD array to trade off of, so we understand the draw on liquidity, the narrative. We have our fair value gap right here on the 15-minute that we're looking to trade off of, and then we just waited for our order flow flip entry on the 1 minute. It really can be that simple. So let's look at another example. So now we're looking at Euro USD on the daily time frame. We're respecting this daily internal. So we're looking for lower prices towards this liquidity down here. What we can see is we've now swept this previous day high. So if we drop into the 1 hour, because this is our line time frame from the daily, so this right here is our previous day high sweep. We've gotten our order flow flip right here on the 1 hour. That would be the higher time frame PD array that we're looking to trade off of in the direction of that sell side lower, right? From the daily internal to external. And from here, we drop into the 5 minute, which is our line time frame. And we're just waiting for our order flow flip on the 5 minute for an entry. Price trades higher into the 1 hour SIBI, the 1 hour bearish fair value gap. Now we're just waiting for our order flow flip lower. Boom, we get a clear fair value gap lower. Very, very clear order flow flip. We put our limit right at the fair value gap looking for a retest. We cover this swing point or this swing point right here. Neither should get invalidated if we're going lower. And then we target 2R in the direction of that sell side draw on the daily. Price trades higher. We'll just sell here. You know, assume that we got filled with the limit order right here. Stop loss above these highs. And we'll target 2R right here, right? Again, just assume that we got filled right on the limit retest because that's where we should be getting filled. I just can't limit order right now. Price trades lower. Beautiful, beautiful trade lower. We're just waiting to get tagged out. Boom, tagged out for 2R right there. Beautiful short using our order flow flip entry. This is truly all that you need. It is the most simple way of viewing a shift in trend, a shift in order flow, and it's the best way to enter your trades. So I highly recommend you guys give this order flow flip entry a try. Let me know what you think down below.
So yeah, that's the off entry. I promise you, this is the most simple and effective way to make your executions. But let me make this very, very clear. The reality is any entry model can work when it is paired with draw on liquidity and narrative. So if you want to use unicorns, if you want to use market structure shift, change the state of delivery, whatever it may be, because at the end of the day, all we're doing is looking to identify a shift in order flow, a flip of order flow, or a change in trend, and then trade in the direction of our draw on liquidity. So don't overthink it. I am a strong advocate of just using the things that resonate with your personality and using the things that are most simple. So if we can get to the same destination as someone using market structure shift, standard deviations, whatever, but in a much more simple way, why would we not do that, right? I genuinely think this is the best entry model because of how simple it is. But again, that's just my opinion. Use what resonates with you. Use what fits your personality. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The order flow flip entry is amazing when paired with an understanding of MMXM. So if you guys want to learn that, I made a full in-depth video. I genuinely think this is the best video on MMXM that you can find on YouTube. So definitely go check that out right here. If you guys are looking for a mentor, I have a private community called the Trading Patiently Academy. I offer a 7-day free trial for the Academy. So it's literally a no-brainer. Go down below, click the link at the top of the description. I'll see you guys in there.